Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, Glamour Kids fam. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to try to achieve medium feeding cornrows. Now our client today has tangled ringlets. So what we have to do is try to detangle as best as possible without hurting her hair. Now she is tender-headed, sensitive scalp, so we have to gently detangle with ease. We have to spritz enough water and also detangling spray. Whatever you need to use to make the detangling process easy, you just have to do what you have to do. Most of all, you want to have patience. So if you want to make sure the hair is very, very damp, so it'll be easier to separate the hair. You can use a comb or you can use a finger, or sorry, your fingers. So you'll use a comb or your fingers. You want to just make sure you clip away the hair that you're not working with. Again, you'll see me go in and make sure the hair is very damp and just enough detangling spray in order to loosen up the ringlets. Now they are tightly coiled and I have to go in smaller sections. I have my Revlon blow dryer. It does have a brush, so it makes the process a little bit easier, but it does take a little time. Now it took us about 45 minutes. I know that took quite some time to detangle, but we just had to be gentle and it took a little bit more time. So you want to just practice patience when it comes to children's hair care. Her hair is has been cut. She went in and made a mistake and played with the scissors at home. So right now we're going to do a protective style so that we can basically keep her hands out her hair. So I go in again a second time on low heat. I go in and use my Revlon brush to blow dry a second time just to make sure I get all the tangles out completely. Because when it comes to braiding, cornrowing, the hair needs to be able to glide through my fingers. Okay, so I make sure the hair is pretty much blow dried to my liking. Okay, and I'm just showing you how it looks from the root. You see how easy it just opens up. So all the tangles are gone. It should be easier for me to just start the braiding process. Of course, I'm going to moisturize, so make sure before you do your braiding, make sure you moisturize the hair. Whatever moisturizer you want to use, just make sure you use that. So pretty much I go ahead and I've already started the process. So I just wanted to quickly show you all how I do my feed-in cornrows. Make sure my parts are straight as possible. When dealing with children, you have to understand that, you know, they don't have as much patience as adults. So you want to move swiftly, but yet you want to be gentle. So here I start my process. I go ahead and braid down, starting with her natural hair. I go about 4, 5, 6, and for the 7th, I add in smaller pieces of extension. 7, 8, I add in 9, 10, I add in 11, 12, I add in 13, 14, I add a piece in 15, pause, comb out 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and so on. Don't mind me. I like to count. That's just me. You don't have to count. I just feel like it's easier to teach better when it comes to counting. So everyone is different. So I am using a number 4. Number 4 is basically a darker brown. So I'm making sure I add enough extensions in just to cover up her natural hair. Now I use the comb just to blend in the natural hair and extensions. I try my best to make sure her natural hair is under and the extensions are on top. I also use a little pomade or edge control, braid gel, not the wet and silky one, but they call it braid gel. So it's basically edge control that you want to use in order for the natural hair to stick to the extensions. Okay, so I braid it all the way until I get to the length that I desire. The reason why I added another piece of extension is because her braid started to thin out. So whenever your braid starts to thin out, you want to add a little bit more extension, just a small piece. Now here you see me, basically I had to put the wrap foam, and I also had to use the wrapping paper. Blow dried it just so that the cornrows won't look too stiff. So I blow dry just on medium heat. I'll go from medium to low to high heat. It just all depends. But basically I just use my blow dryer just to go over the braids to loosen up so it doesn't look so stiff after I've dipped the ends in hot water. This is a flexible style. She'll be able to wear it half and half or all down. I usually do a couple individuals on the bottom so that it doesn't pull. When you do your cornrows all the way down to the nape of the neck, sometimes it can pull. So with the kiddos, I basically just kind of put individuals on the bottom so it's a little bit more flexible so it doesn't hurt. So she can wear it into 2 ponytails. She can, have a little versatility when it comes to her braids. She's all done. I know she's trying to get out the chair because she's ready to go. But she loves it, and Mom loves it too. All right, guys, take care.